Hello everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my craft room. For this month of January, I will be introducing the stitched die of the month from Spellbinders. I am an affiliate. There are links below for you to click on to order this product. This is a club product. So if you are a club member at the first of the month, I will do this video. And then if you're not a club member, I believe you can order on the 6th of the month. And look at how stinking cute this bee is. Isn't that wonderful? So this is my first time doing this with Spellbinders. They had asked me at the end of 2023 if I would commit to doing their stitch die for the year of 2024. I'm so excited. I actually already have February's, and I'm really excited about that. So let's go ahead and start. I have an embossing folder back here that came with my Platinum 6. This embossing folder you can only get when you order the Platinum 6. I really love it. It's a fantastic background right here. I also love that Spellbinders embossing folders are large because I want this to come this way. Now, of course, you could use any embossing folder that you have that's a fantastic background that you might like. Or you don't even have to use one at all. I just thought that this would look great behind our beautiful bee this month. So let's see what comes in here. I'm using number 310 and 744. These are Spellbinders colors. I also purchased the die set and stamp set to make these little holders for my floss. So I've really been enjoying playing with that. Also, I'll link that below for you. All the links are below. If you click on them, I do make a small commission. That's at no cost to you, and I sure do appreciate everyone supporting me. As you can hear, I'm still stuffy. Got extremely sick over Christmas. So did my grandson. Spent Christmas in the ER, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And then I got sick, and you know, you take care of children better than you take care of yourself. So that's the way that happens, right? Okay, so here is, I just love this card. I love that bee. Now, these are the pieces. Let's go ahead and look at all of them. Look at these wings. You get two of these because one goes one way and then one goes the other, okay? But then you just get one of these and then cut this one out twice, okay? Because one goes on one side, one on the other, which is fantastic. Now, you can make your bee as big as you want or as small as you want, because you can just tuck these wings kind of underneath and make them smaller if you'd like. Or, you know, like I did, probably like a medium size here to show all of our stitching. Now, it comes with this right here. I cut that in black, and then this one here in black. Everything else was cut in yellow. Oh, wait a minute. And the little antennas, these are so cute. The little antennas were cut in black. Okay, let's see. So this is the first time I'm doing this type of video, so hang in here with me as I work through it, okay? And we'll do it together. New to me, stitching might be new to you. I went ahead and I die cut the flowers, the greenery with flowers here, okay? And I cut two of these, and then I cut two of these. These go a different way. See? They kind of squirrel a different way. These like arc a different way. So you could do a lot with this on a card. Even if you don't use the bee on another card, I think that these look fantastic, like for a sentiment. You know, to kind of frame out a sentiment in the middle of a card. I think that would be fantastic also. So let's go ahead and start to assemble our little flowers here. I did as much prep work as I could behind the scenes while I have my grandson, which is extremely difficult, and which is why I don't have a lot of videos up right now. You know, and in the month of December, that got a little difficult. He was very sick, and we spent some time in the hospital, and we're on the mend. Still more doctor's appointments and that kind of thing, but we'll see how all this goes, right? So let's see. I hope I have enough. I hope I made enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I might need one more little pink. Oh, here it is. I thought I cut it. There we go. So what I did with the flowers here, and Spellbinders is fantastic for an etched die. You see what they mean by etched right here. See this little line right here? That tells you kind of where to go, okay? So we're going to place just some glue in this area because, see, I want the green right down there. But I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right here on these 3. And I'm going to bring in the darker part of the flower, and I'm going to put it right into that groove right there. This glue dries clear. We don't need to worry about any. We're going to cover this up too. Now, you don't have to use both because I think this dark pink with the green looks absolutely wonderful. Just like that. Isn't that pretty? But I've kind of felt for, you know, my first time of doing everything that I really wanted just to use everything. So that's what I did. Get a little bit more glue on there. This is a new tool I got. It's a Woodware. This is a scrapbook.com item. I usually advertise for scrapbook.com and Spellbinders. Spellbinders a year ago reached out to me and asked me if I would volunteer to do some work for them, design work for them, and I said sure. And it has come into a fantastic part of my life. So I really appreciate everyone's support, especially through the last month. There was plenty of time that I absolutely could not get in here, and then being so sick I could not get in here. So here we go. I love the way these stick right here. Whoop, I almost put that on upside down. And there are replacement tips for this. You might have like a Gina K one. I had this one from Simon Says. I have to admit that I wasn't pleased with the tip on it. I burned it off on the hot foil machine, but I've had other people tell me they ordered it and their tip, the sticky went away, and then another person told me that this broke. So, you know, you try it. It wasn't really that expensive. So, but I really do like this little tool with the wax on the end of it. Now we're going to go over the top of this, and we're going to go ahead and put our little pink ones over top. And we're going to angle this down just like that so that you see just a little bit of the dark pink underneath. Okay? So you're going to just angle that down just like that. And then this one. And I don't know, is it wrong if you were to put it the other way? I don't think so. Make your flowers however you like. But I think that looks really, really good, just like that. Okay, let's go ahead and continue here. Because, like, I guess you could put it like that. But if you put it like that, it's not going to show that dark pink as much as if you put it like this. Just like that. Just like that. Let's bring this little guy in. And of course, I love pink and green, okay? I am a pink and green person. I love spring. And here in Tennessee, in the spring, oh my goodness, when everything blooms, there's just gorgeous color and a ton of pink and green. So I guess that's where I get it from. Okay, beautiful. All right, now let's go ahead and talk about some embossing. I wanted to show you this. When I emboss this, do you see the cracking in the paper? Okay, just like that. Okay, I did that without spritzing the paper. My base is Neenah White cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and we'll be using it in this mode, landscape mode, just like that. All right, now we're going to go ahead and let me bring in my platinum. And this happens to be a 3D embossing folder. Of course, however your machine, whatever machine you're using, just follow the sandwich that you need to make for your machine. But if you have the Platinum 6, it's the platform base A, the embossing folder with the paper in it, and then the D plate. Let me get my D plate. D for 3D. Okay, here is my piece of paper. It's just a light green. And I'm going to go ahead, and I've got a little water bottle here, and I don't want to spritz it right here. I'm going to spritz it over to the side here. I just don't want to get water on my project, okay? So I've got a little bit of spritz going on there. I could use a little bit at the top there. Okay? And as you see, the paper is curling a little bit. But what that does is it relaxes the fibers in the paper. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in my embossing folder. So if you have cracking going on, go ahead, and I got that little bottle at Walmart for like 97 cents. Get any kind of a spritzing bottle right there. Isn't that nice that that fits perfectly side to side in the 5.5, because it's 5.5. And now we're going to run this through. And let's see how we do. Get this out of the way. Oh, it feels so good to be in here creating. Oh, that came out really nice. You can see the big difference between this cracking right here and then this. Not that this is bad, okay, because you're going to put stuff on top of it. I'll use it on another project. But I just wanted to show you what a little bit of water can do for you. And let's go ahead and add this to the front of our card. I got this Artis glue for free from scrapbook.com over the holidays. Placing an order with scrapbook.com, you always get a free, they always have something free. So, and you have to add it to your order. You have to click on it, add it to your order, okay? But they always give you something free. I love that. I've gotten a lot of things. So I've shown you guys a lot of little hauls where I've gotten them for free. Things for free. And really nice product, right? There we go. Okay, right there. All right, now let's go ahead and start stitching. We're going to move that aside. And I hope you guys had a good holiday and a wonderful new year. And just, you know, getting into life at this point, right? So I'm just going to take black right here. And for this one, because it's small, okay, I just used one thread. I have tapestry needles here, and I doubled it so that then I have two, okay? Now, I'm not one to use a lot of tape in the back of mine, or I don't knot, all right? So when I stitch, I bring my needle up, and I hold my tail, okay? I just hold this. I can make this little tail here, kind of hold it, and then I bring this down. And this is very simple stitching. Oh, and it's so relaxing. I love to sit and stitch. I didn't think in my life that I would ever stitch paper, but when I started to with Spellbinders a while back, and I was like, wow, I really like this. So here is that, just like that. And see, this is bridged down here, and it's holding it. Now, you can put a piece of tape here if you'd like to hold it, no problem. Like I said, I'm not much of one to knot it up, and really, it's going to get glued down, or I'm going to put like foam on it, and it will hold this together, okay? Now, let's go ahead to our circle here, and let's go ahead and start to stitch this way. And so it's just in and out. And honestly, I was watching a football game and I stitched this entire bee. I just sat there. It was late and my grandson was in bed, and I came into the craft room. I cut my pieces out and I took them all into the living room, and I just sat and I quietly stitched. It is so, I cannot believe how relaxing. Now, like I said, this is my first project with the stitch die of the month. Boop. And so I really made it quite simple. Now, you could always add French knots and things like that, and we will do that in other videos coming up. Maybe not with this set, but the February one looks like that might be exquisite for French knots. So here we go. Look at that. Look how fast and easy this is. So if you love to just kind of put in a movie or sit in your craft room and have your space going on and just have a nice quiet space and enjoy the art of stitching. I love that. Isn't that wonderful? Just like that. So then I'm just going to come down here and start to stitch here. Oh, no, I'm not, because that shows. Wait. See how that when I brought that down, I want to come kind of into the center first. So let's do that. So we'll do the center first, okay? And see how I hid my thread. We'll do it together, right? Just like we always do. Whenever I start something new, you guys are like, you're in it with me. So there's that, right? And I just continue to stitch these little places all over. Okay, I'm going to break away from that. And it's the same thing with the black, okay? Except we're going to use a little bit of yellow. We'll do this one, okay? This one has 3 little like flowers on it. We're going to take some yellow, and the yellow is 744. That's the number. And I like long thread, okay? I really like my thread to be long because I don't like to continually cut and then bridge again. So again, I'm just going to take one piece and my needle here. Right here. Just like that. And so this gives us a really, really pretty yellow on top of this black. I'm going to start here in that corner. Get my strings right there. I'm just going to kind of hold them. Pull it through. Hold it back here. And you can always trim these, you know, your tails. But like I said, if you are one to tape or, you know, make a knot, you go right ahead with what you feel, you know, that you like to do. So look how pretty that this yellow on this black paper for our traditional bumblebee. There we go. Just like that. I am going to clip that a little bit. And then we'll do this little flower in here. And see what I mean about long thread? You know, we only had to make like one bridge, and it's holding quite nicely. And I believe I can get this entire piece completed with this needle and thread that I've got right here. I really want to finish it so that I show you how I finish. Here's this. Just 2 more. Let's not make a knot. There we go. Up here. And in there, very, very simple stitching. Just like that. And that's how quick that this little piece is completed. Now, what I do is I take my needle and I come back and I make another bridge. I just come through all of that so that it'll hold it. Just like that. And then give it a little snip. Just like that. Isn't that wonderful? Easy peasy. I would do the same thing with this. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that nice? Okay, I'm going to move these aside, and by the power of, I sat down and did this one night, I have everything stitched. Now, this, let's talk about these, okay? These right here, look at all of the etched that's coming in through here, okay? You want to do every single one of these lines, just like I've done here. Every single one of them. Let's see. This is this one, okay? Every single one. So you kind of go around the outside and then you fill in the inside, okay? But it's the same thing. Just follow every single etched line like I did on these. And this one right here. Okay? So I've completed this. Let's put our little antenna on here. They're so cute. It goes to the top. Now, a lot of times with stitch dies, you don't have to stitch. This fits perfectly here and makes his, or the bee's antennas. Just like that. Oh, cute, right? Okay, so I have this already completed with all of my little flowers. It's going to go right here. It's so cute. I'm just going to come around here where there's kind of no open space, and we're going to go ahead and attach that part of the bee. And let me get a block to help me out. Right here. Good. Now we're going to get the top part just like that and do the same thing. And I did put that Artis glue in my little bottle. Come on, stick. And just follow the arc of the bee right here. These might need a little help, right? And you know, we have my extra hands are clothespins. They always have been. Just to kind of clamp this down so that, because of the thread being behind it, you know. So let's go ahead and clamp these down. And then we can move on. And this can dry. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and bring our card back in. Make sure it opens the correct way. And let's go ahead and place these little flowers first. I want one up here and one down here. I did not put a sentiment on this card because I don't know if I'm going to put like, hello, get well. I'm really not sure what I'm going to put. And you know what? I might not put anything on the outside because it's so pretty. I might just put a sentiment on the inside of the card. So I'm going to put this up here. And then this one down here. Get another block. Okay, let's move that aside. And let's see if our bee is stuck. Yeah, a little bit of pressure. That works out really, really well. Okay, so now what we're going to do is place the bee right here in the center up on some foam. And I'm using the Spellbinders foam. I have some here from scrapbook.com also. Any that you use is fantastic. And I'm just going to get like, see what I mean about putting that over the thread? And then one down here. Hoping that I haven't impinged on putting my wings on here. Okay, now I'm just going to place this right about here. Now, like I said, you could put a little sentiment here, maybe, or a little hello here or something, or maybe even across the B, whatever you wanted to do. But I didn't have a sentiment picked out. So, you know, I was like, well, I'll just wait and see. Okay, so now my wings go in here, but I see that my, I want it in like that. Okay, so I picked that up just a little bit, and then I'm going to place this one down here. Look at how cute it's coming together. Wonderful. Now these, I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on. I'll use the larger bottle for this. Okay. Like I said, I just picked this up a little bit and put that under. And I like it right there. And let me get my other side on right here. Now, there, like I said, if you did not want to stitch this, you could always just leave the holes open, which look fantastic with these, you know, with the butterflies. I mean, the bee. Like, just leave the holes open if you didn't want to stitch it, okay? You could also, I did this, and I might just do a video with this too. You can leave the holes open and add vellum to the top of it. I found it extremely difficult to stitch with the vellum because honestly, I could barely see the etched lines. Because really, I thought that would be pretty too, to etch the, to put the vellum on top. So, you know, all kinds of different scenarios on how to put these together. And they're all correct. Here's a little piece of tape I used. That must have not wanted to behave, so I put tape. Woo! Lucky glue dries clear, right? And we're coming right in here anyway. Just like that. See, this one didn't want to behave, so we will put a little glue on it. And that'll keep it right down. It's not hard. It's an easy part of crafting. Oh, look how pretty. But you have to like to stitch, okay? You have to like to just get in the zone and stitch. Now we're going to add these little flowers to the one at the top and one at the bottom. And as you can see, the green and the pink just look fantastic on this. Now I believe that the clubs, like this is the Stitch Club, I think is $25, but you're guaranteed a $35 value. And then if you do join the club, anything that you purchase through scrapbook.com, I'm putting these flowers on the outside of my wings. Anything you purchase through scrapbook.com, I believe then you get a 10% discount. So that's a win-win situation. Discounts are always good, right? Okay, we're almost done with my very first Stitch Club Die of the Month card. I'm so happy. I'm so happy they asked me, you know? I mean, that's a big privilege for me. I see a lot of people that have been in it for a long time and their designs are over the top, and I'm pretty simple. Not too difficult, pretty simple. Look how stinking cute that is. I know anybody would like to receive this card in the mail, right? Especially that you put your time into it like that. All right, here is the Stitch Die of the Month from Spellbinders. And it's a little bee. I hope you enjoyed my first video with this project, these projects. Look for more. And of course, more videos coming up. They've sent me a lot of product for the month of January. I have everything designed. I just have to get my videos completed, and I'm allowed to release them at the 10th of the month. The club starts at the 1st of the month. If you're not a member of the club, I believe you can sign up on the 6th of the month to become a member. Of course, you can cancel at any time or skip a month. It's very, very simple. It's all in your control. So I think that that's also wonderful from Spellbinders. I sure do appreciate everyone watching. Again, links are below for you to click if you would like to purchase this wonderful product. I also do believe that it's like in February, you can purchase this product from it being the January Stitch Die of the Month. So I'm still kind of learning about it all, but I believe that that's what my email said. So thanks again for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this, and we're going to stitch together every month. Thanks again. See you next time.